worker in an after-school program. Uh, Little black girl, we'll call her Kayla, and little white girl, we'll call her Denise. We're talking to each other, and Denise said, basically, I don't date outside my race. Um, and of course, immediately, Kayla jumped in and said, that shouldn't matter. And again, both of them to believe what they believe is fine. What I have a problem with, and what people get mad at Democrats particularly, and SJWs specifically, is they're not having the little conversations. They're jumping to shaming instead of actually listening. Now, if you want to date outside your race, that's your own damn business. That's your preference. You don't need my permission. You don't need anybody's permission. You want to date in your race? That's your permission, or excuse me, that's your prerogative. That's your choice. That's your preference. And I don't think someone should shame you, bully you, or belittle you just because that's your choice. Because again, that's just called a dating preference. Okay? A straight person should not be forced to date a gay person and vice versa if that's not what they like and prefer. And again, because it's such high stakes and because it's such a sensitive topic, people get nervous and I feel like overcompensate. They try to say, well, um, I want to, quick to shame without like, there's complexities. Because trust me, this is a much more delicate, much more um, intricate um, issue that we're dealing with. If it's your preference, whether you're more, if you're a person that says, I prefer to marry or date within my race, that's your preference, your prerogative. You're free to do that. You shouldn't be shamed for it. Just like if you're like, no, I like to go outside my race, your prerogative should not be shamed for it. They're not mutually exclusive. I don't know why we're so tribal in this way of like, well, you should be shamed if you're not my. No, because dude, it's not about you. The other you. It's about yourself. It's about, okay, I like this type of person because again, getting off race, it could be as simple of, well, I prefer someone to have a decent job. I would prefer someone to have, a certain, maybe you like tall girls for sake of argument. I don't know. Um, that's your prerogative. And because those are much less divisive issues, I think a lot of people would say no problem. But again, it all comes down to preference. And I don't think you should shame people no matter what their preference is. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day.